Telling you, it's crazy. I don't go live that much, but no, I'm telling you, I've been on lives and other people have been on lives and I've seen them have like 1,000, 1.5, and I'm like, okay, no, literally, people just hate me.
Yeah.
I better find a backup career. See, Darlene said, I know, I can never find your lives. You see? Don't. I gotta sing this at my concert. The things you do. I didn't sing it last time. Satisfied. Ta, ta. I would like to you, baby. I have a combo to it too. It's from my music video. And I gotta bring the chair out again and do the whole part. I haven't done that in so long.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my God, I gotta bring that back. I feel for you.
That was a good one.
Nothing can love you. Did I do Forever Girl at my last concert?
Yes.
I did, right? Yeah, I always do Forever Girl. Wait, I did it at the end? Did I do it? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I did do it. Lay with you. There's no place I'd rather be.
Well, it was kind of the end because then you kept going. You did Proud Mary the whole set again.
Yeah, I did an extra set. Maybe send a notice ahead schedule. Guys,
We do that.
I do. I post on all of my pages. I'm going live. The only thing I don't always do is send a text out because the text costs me so much money to send out. So I try to save the text.
You don't want that now, right?
No text because it costs so much every time I send a text. And then if I have something really important I want to promote a song and then I can't because
Okay.
Why did my video go away?
What's the live at now?
207. That's big. It's big.
We
It's
got
big
like
for me.
15 more.
Shit. God help me.
Here's Callie Bryant. She's new in here, I think. Hello.
Now feel for you. I never get your notifications about live except from Facebook. I know. Anyways, guys, I am excited. Besides the fact that people don't like me.
Look, if you press the bell, it notifies you when you're going live.
What's a bell? What's a bell?
Let's see.
Like I have to press the bell? Wait, what was I saying? I don't remember.
I don't see a bell.
What was I saying though? Because I don't remember. Oh, I gotta sing "Say Less" at my concert too. Ooh, Said I don't know what you do to me, but you got my heart, girl.
I do always get notifications though, like that so and so invited me to the live, like the Tish girl today.
Yeah, you get a
notification.
that she invited you to a live?
Yeah.
How do I do that? Hey, Yolanda. Is that Yolanda? No, Yolanda, I think. Yeah, Yolanda, what's up, girl? So excited. Do you add people as friend? Just send to everyone?
Yeah.
What?
I think they do that.
Are you
I
serious?
get it from all those people.
But then I'd have to, click on it.
But it's like it says, whatever girl Tish
Right.
invited you to her live. Bonnie, that girl, like she did it too before.
Am I dressing up for Halloween? So, I felt like when I was Aladdin and the Beauty and the Beast, that was my Halloween.
Ansley said, tell Frankie his live's been on my 40.
That's right, girl. So join it, girl.
Yeah, but that's good. That means that.
Oh, yeah, that's how it's kind of working. I guess they just have to tap like maniacs. This is crazy. The bell turns on notifications. If they click on his profile pic now, there is a bell. There's a bell on my thing.
Oh, there.
You did it? So now get live.
Recommended live.
Okay, guys, click on the bell, then it'll let you have live notifications. You know what the other thing too is? I love Miguel.
Oh, that's why I had that clip.
You
So
receive
that's how I was
all
getting
live
all those
notifications. Right. Right.
And obviously,
Yes, Brianna, you better love that background. Brianna, you coming to the concert? Hmm? Da, 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 boom, boom. Hey, Robin, what's up?
it's on his app.
Oh, hey guys, the twins from Wigs and Wishes. How are you guys? What am I drinking? Not enough. That's the fucking truth. Sometimes less is more, 'cause words just don't justify. What's that though? No, I know, but what though? I didn't like that, I don't think. I was tripping though. It's scary. That's better. If you blocked anyone in your devices, they won't get your love. I don't block anybody. Like I feel, baby, then come on. I'm telling you, Jess, I swear, I know you guys think I'm like lying. I'm being dead ass. Can you lower this?
Hey Google,
Hey, Google,
volume down.
volume down.
You don't have to copy me. I already said it.
I just wanted it to hear me too. I'm telling you, I know what it is. I've known this for a while. I either have to change my attitude and become a new version of myself, or this career is not going to go further. I'm telling you, I'm like 99.9% positive people can't stand me. Or I feel like they come into my life and they're like, I don't know what it is. Like maybe I'm not like, I feel people don't like singers. That's what it is. I say it all the time. If I was a fireman, right? Like, and I had kids and stuff, right? And like it was me, my wife, and the kids, and then I happened to sing on the side, people would like me so much fucking better. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I know it. I love you. Now, I will be honest. I think once people actually get to know me, I will say that. I think if they take a chance to get to know me, they like me way better than they thought they would. You know what I mean? You have to post a lot. I know, I feel like I post so much. I post like once a day. This is the thing. It's like, I know I probably could post more, right?
Jennifer said she saw you on the 40 page.
But at the same time, I still want to be great. So like, I can't be great if I'm just on TikTok all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I record music? How do I write songs? How do I rehearse in the dance studio? How do I prepare for my concerts? How do I work, travel? Like, how do I do all those things and constantly be on my TikTok? I love singers that can dance and don't have to lip sync. Wait, do you think that I lip sync? Is that why you're saying that? I really don't, actually. I actually happen to pride myself on the fact that I really dance and sing at the same time, because it is really hard. But you can love some of us. I love you, of course. Hey, Robin, I gave you a shout before. I don't know if you heard me. Maybe you didn't go. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Allie. Oh, that's so weird. I just said, hey, Allie, and then I just saw someone say hey to Allie. Maybe try posting 2 videos a day. Fuck my life. At this point. Literally. Fuck my life. my God. Hey, Diana. You had a dream about me. What was it? Tell me. I like your vibe. Oh, thank you. Listen, Robin, I know that a lot of people don't like my vibe because it comes across probably way more harsh than like most people. But, like, I swear, I'm not saying this because I'm on a live, I really am a good person. Like, I go out of my way so much to do for other people, like, but I'm not the kind of person that I don't go online and speak, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it because I want people to know. That's just not, like, my thing. So, even just with, like, my videos and stuff, like, I can't explain it, like, but there are a lot of things that I do say that I know people are, like, a little, like, about, and I don't say it to, like, offend people, but I also, like, I use my platform for also the what I feel like is important, because I do always say that I see the world turning to something that to me is a little frightening, you know? And that's just an opinion, and I know some people don't want to hear that, and I've gotten like a million, that's why I don't really even talk about it much, because I think people always get so, like, it gets like crazy, so it's not worth it, but it's just how I feel. I lay in my bed trying to forget about it. Think I'll wrap my head around it. Not like a harshness, but I just definitely have, like, I've talked about this. I always use my sister as the example. It's like my line, and it could go either way, but I always tell the story. My sister is a school teacher, right? She has 2 kids. She's married. She never wanted to be an entertainer. You know what I mean? Like, that's not like her thing. But she's like a blogger. Like, she posts a lot about, just anything, like deals at Target or hair things, right? And I always tell people, I absolutely, and I love my sister to death, would be like, my heart would shred to pieces. It would. I can't help it. If my sister was like on the Ellen show before me, when I've been killing myself since I'm 15, because that's kind of like what like the world has kind of like turned to, you know what I mean? So it's like she hasn't had to work half as hard as I have at that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Different. She's a mom, so she works 20 times harder than I do in the real picture of everything, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about like in just in entertainment in general. Like, could you imagine? I've been killing myself since I'm 13. All I want is the chance, you know what I mean, to sing, to get on television, for people to hear me, to be, for the world to see me, and then you're not far from President Trump. Look for the extra tall American flag. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? And then, like, my sister, like, that would, like, as much as I would be happy for her, a part of me would be like, holy shit, like, you know what I mean? Because that's always what I've wanted, is to, get the chance to do something like that, so. Every day I sit and ask myself. Anyways, I'm just saying. Can you say hey to people that would help you? Hi, Mimi. Thank you, Tracy. Anyways, that was my example, but I don't know if it made sense to some people, but if it did, cool. If not, what are you gonna do? Thank you, Robin. Hey. Alone. I just always tell people too, like, oh, thank you, hon. I also, like, I feel like it's natural, like, in life, I think that it's okay to admit sometimes that you're jealous, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what anyone says, you're lying if you don't ever feel like jealous of something. That's just part of life, you know, like it's just happens, you know, like not jealous in like, you know, a mean way, just like, you know, like let's just say, you know, you're doing something right, and so is your friend, and you're seeing them become so successful out and stuff, and you're not. Like, of course, like it's natural sometimes to feel, you know, a sense of like jealousy and stuff. Sometimes I just feel like, and I feel like it's okay to be honest about it instead of lying too. You know what I mean? Like, I think at least. I remember somehow I was on a live once. Someone was like, "You're jealous," and I was like, "Oh no, I am." I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." It's okay. You know, it's like life, right? Oh, thank you. Lord. Yeah. Frankie, are you going to be on Rockin' New Year's Eve? I'm not, so I'm doing my own concert on New Year's Eve. That's what's behind me. See it? So it's on New Year's Eve. Okay, so my dream has always been to perform, like you said, like on Rockin' New Year's Eve. So I was like, okay, I could either keep saying it my whole life, right, and be waiting for that moment, or create the moment for myself. So I decided to do my own New Year's Eve concert, and tickets are finally on sale, and it's also going to be virtual as well, so you can buy a virtual ticket if you can't make it. And I just thought, like, what a better way than to start my new year off doing what I love to do, you know what I mean? And like with my friends and my family and fans and just people from all over, you know, and like I never loved New Year's Eve just because I always feel like I wish I had accomplished more for the year. That's always like in my mind, you know, like I always wish like I would have done more for that year, or things would have been a little different. And so I was like, I think that this is how I should start my New Year's off, you know, just like on, yes, what you suggest, and tell me, you know, on a note of just something so happy and exciting and full of, you know, love. And I think it's going to be, I'm excited for everyone to see what I'm preparing for it and putting together. And I have this like really special surprise that you'll know about soon. It still will be a surprise, if that makes sense. You're going to know about it, but then it will be a surprise that I'm very excited about. So, yes, I know, that was crazy. Oh, thank you, Del Del. Thank you, Ashley. What's life without some surprises, you know? I hope that you win a lot of money too. Thank you, Robin. I really do. I probably would have made it further if I didn't stay true to myself. So, my poster says 7:30 because that's for the live concert. But the VIPs, the live stream, will start at 8:30. Does that make sense? Because 7:30 the doors will open, so 7:30 people will be coming in. There's nothing to see though yet, you know what I mean? And at 8:30, like the actual show will start, and that's where the like the live stream will start at. Take one day a week to make videos, then post 2 a day. All right, I'll try. You know, my problem is that I'm so picky. And like I make videos and then I'm like, no, I'm not posting this. And yes, it's virtual. The virtual tickets are finally on sale. It's in my bio. There's a link. You can click on it. It brings you right to it. There's going to be new merch available as well. And I finally finished my 2022 calendar last week. So that is going to be on sale soon as well. I think closer like to December. Oh, Rita, we're definitely gonna meet. You're in the hot tub with your family. Jealous. Oh, my back. Take you wonder by wonder. Hey, Melissa. I'm just seeing this one. Hey, Jason. I'm drinking Diet Coke and Jack. Thank you, Casey MR35. I hang out with one of your friends. Who's your friend? Tell me. It was awesome meeting Paul. I talked about it last night on my live too. It was really, really so special. Oh, you got my voicemail? Ashley, that's so funny. I'll have a drink for you, trust me. Anthony Alvarez. Anthony, Howard. I'm trying to remember the name. How do I know him? Tell me again. Paula. Boom, 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 boom. You guys saw my Paula poster, how cool that was? Oh, they can't see it right now because I have this background behind me. Hold on. Let me get this thing off. On a magic carpet ride. Hey, hon. You lost touch with me for a minute. See, that's what I mean. Where have you been? Why'd you lose me? I want this effect off me now. Okay, let's go back to Paula. No, not famous, trust me. You see us? I know, I'm obsessed, I really am. Just because she was so fucking nice, it was crazy. And I just knew I didn't have to say not one word to her. Everything that I felt, she literally was saying to me. It was crazy. Like, everything that was like running through my mind, like, it's like she knew, you know? I remember her saying that, like, one of the things that stood out to me the most is she was like, people don't understand what we do, actually how much work and how hard it actually is and what actually goes into that. And she's like, and I know that's how you feel. Like, people just don't get it. Like, how difficult that actually is, the amount of time, like, that it takes. Because you're not just a singer and you're not just a dancer, you're a full entertainer. So the costumes, the dancers, the sets, the lighting, the cues, you know, the props, you know, the editing of the music and putting the dance breaks in, like, actually how much it takes to piece all of that together and then do it over and over and over again. She was like, and most of the world, you know, and even just people in the entertainment industry don't understand how actually difficult that is. Oh, shit. Thank you for the devil. And I felt like this, like, feeling of like, oh, like, yes, like, they don't, it's so difficult. So, will she help me? I don't know. You know, it's crazy because people always say that, like, a lot of the stuff what people don't realize is that even with, like, big, huge celebrities and stuff right now and things like that, that's not, like, what the industry is really about anymore. It really is about, like, the people and your genuine fan base and your, you know, your social networking and your presence online and social media and, That's honestly like the most important thing. Hey Trish. Oh, that was better. That one was dark. I couldn't even see. That looks more like me. My hair is really bad right now because I've had a hat on all day. Listen, I feel like I've played the game so much online, but I also like I said, you can't. I try, I run so many fan pages. I try so hard to engage as much as I can. I do Zooms. I feel like I run my Instagram, my TikTok. I try to comment back to thousands of comments a day on top of, working and then still recording music and running my whole business, you know what I mean? And it's I felt last year I had a lot of success with it. And then, my hair's making me nuts right now. And I feel like it definitely died down a lot this year. Last year when I started my fan pages, right? I focused a lot of time on my fan pages and stuff, and then I had this is what really started to happen. So you guys know I had this issue with a fan, and it got really scary because I was getting death threats and stuff, and I was freaking out, and I spoke to my entertainment lawyer and stuff, and he was like, listen, Frankie, oh God, I can't let myself now, awful. He was like, you run a business, and he was like, I just went on, your pages, and you're giving away all this music for free. You give away all these posts for free. He was like, you're not going to make any money. You can't do that. And he was also. And I was like, okay, so I'll do a Patreon page instead, because he was like, as a singer, you have to have these kind of pages so that, you could bring in, money and stuff, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, you're right. He's like, you can't work for free forever. You're not, it's still a business at the end of the day. And I was like, no, I know, I understand. So I had thousands of members on my fan pages, which I still have the fan pages on Facebook. So I started a Patreon page, right? And it was $12 a month. And I totally get it. Life is tough for a lot of people. So a lot of people, can't afford to obviously pay the $12 and stuff. But I felt like when I did that, all of that stuff that I was posting had to go to my fan pages because they're paying the $12. So now it was I already have to create personal stuff just for that page, right? Then I have to create stuff for my TikTok. Then I have to create stuff for my Instagram stories, you know what I mean? Make sure that I have enough saved for my fan pages too, because they're paying for it. So it's very stressful every day because I'm like, okay, this needs to go to this needs to go to that, this needs to be saved for that. And I felt like once I started doing that, I actually started my momentum didn't move as fast, you know what I mean? I felt like when I was giving everything away for free, honestly, my momentum was moving quicker, my fan base was bigger, and I don't know, maybe it was just COVID and more people were online and stuff, but I definitely feel like I had a year where everything was moving really fast, and now I feel like it's definitely, I feel like I've hit a plateau almost, just of honestly building, real, genuine fans and people that obviously, I'll give an example, my concert, right? When I did my virtual concert last year, I felt I sold tickets instant, and instead of the concerts, the numbers going up, I feel like they actually go down or they stay stagnant. And then what happens is people are do these shows and do this and do that. And I'm like, I want to, but I'm inside freaking out because I'm it costs me thousands to put on the show. So just to put on the virtual show, right, is $6,000 just to hire the company to do all the stuff, right? So if I don't sell a certain amount of virtual tickets, I won't even cover the cost it was to put on the virtual concert. My virtual concert last year, I sold 500 tickets, and then I've sold less and less and less and less as I do. And to me, that's, you know, a really big problem for my career. Even like I was talking about, like my numbers on my lives, everything really should be building and growing. And what people don't realize is, you know, when even my own family and stuff, a lot of you guys know I dealt with alopecia this year, and I lost I started losing my hair, my eyebrows, and started losing spaces of hair everywhere else. And it's because I was really getting so nervous. You know, I have a lot of pressure. It's not just myself, it's my managers, it's, you know, it's all these people that I have to pay and stuff, you know, and they're like, you know, like they're like, we need to keep doing things, and why aren't the numbers building, and how come you're not selling more merchandise? And I'm freaking out because I'm like, I'm trying my best, guys. Like, I'm only one person. I can't, you know, like like what else do you want me to do, you know? And I think like the pressure of just feeling that every day, you know, is so enormous, and it's just like a lot. And I also don't like, you know, to keep asking. It's even just like I know a lot of people ask about merchandise. I really don't want to sell more merchandise because I still have so much merchandise left over, you know, that I didn't sell. And so, you know, and then so like then making new and then like being backlogged with merch, like it's scary. It's a lot because, you know, people only see the one side of it, and then there's a whole, you know, business side. And I just wish that, you know, I could keep building and growing it faster, you know what I mean? And it's really just all on me because I am my own product, you know? So like, not only do I have to be the product and look the part, you know what I mean? And it's like, to look the part, I have to be the part, I have to sing the songs, I have to do the dances, I have to find the dancers, find the space, you know what I mean? Like, get the merch, make sure all the pages run, create all the content, you know, go to the recording sessions, go to the video shoots. It's really scary, you know, and if it doesn't all, you know, pan out the way you want it to. And then for my hardcore fans, my merchant, I feel bad because I'm like, I don't want them to feel like they have to buy another damn shirt or another thing, you know, like, it's a lot of money, you know, for people. And so, you know, I always talk about that, and the real truth is, if I don't continue, that's what people don't get. Like, if I don't continue to expand, it's not about, oh, like, you're giving up. It has nothing to do with that. It's the business, that, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And if my business does not expand, I have to stop. I can't continue to do what I do because it won't, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't, you know? Like, if the numbers decline down instead of going up, that's just like business 101, you know? So, like, I feel that pressure so much too, because I'm like, I want this to grow faster because I want to continue to do it, not because I'm like, you know, oh, I want it to grow faster because I want, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's just, I can't imagine like, I always like get that feeling in my chest, like imagine, like, you know, the years go on, I get older, like, if this doesn't pop forward faster or fully, you know, like, it's what really is going to happen, you know. And I know it sounds crazy to come onto a live and like look at this number in the corner, but that number freaks me out because I'm like, last year I had 400 or 500 people. Now I have 2. Like, I can't even hit certain numbers, and to me, in my mind, that means I'm not doing something right, you know, like something's wrong with me. People don't like me. What I do isn't going to sell, you know. And that's what industry people would look at. They're going to be like, okay, why would we sign you when you have 180 people and we can go on someone else's page and maybe they're not, that they don't even care. Like, I don't even have to be a singer. If they got 1,000 people want to be around them, you know what I mean? Then that person is going to sell more, and these people genuinely want to do that. So, like, in my mind, you know, I have to go to sleep at night feeling like this pressure, you know, like in my chest to feel so tight because all of these things are running through my brain, you know, and I'm just like really scared. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's really fucking scary. Story, what's up? I would love a residency in a venue, trust me, because that's my dream, you know, and have be able to perform every night and people really get to see me perform live, because that's definitely where I thought I shine the most, is live performance. But, obviously, I've even spoken to people in Vegas stuff, it's like I'd have to compete against, Janet and Paula and Britney and, Celine Dion. Like, it's impossible, Like, think about it. Like, as a business person, even my own self, even if I saw if I didn't know who I was and I just went on my page, I'd be like, yo, listen, I think the kid's dope. Like, I think he has, the talent, but, like, who's coming to see him every night? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. So, I feel like the pressure is so high to really just, keep building my fan base and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. Can't seem with one of the, I know, I'm trying to take care of myself, but it's so hard. Can't seem with one of the, I did Jersey Story. I had a residency in Atlantic City for like 2 years. The problem with that is that as great as it was, it didn't really help build my socials, because it's definitely like, it didn't help really build my social like networks, you know what I mean? So like people would come see me perform, and then that was really it. It's kind of like, I feel like going to someone's wedding, right? And like the wedding singer, they're amazing, but after the person leaves the wedding, they're not going, 1 out of 10 people are going to go back and actually search that person and follow them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going more just for that than the actual artist. So. Guys, it's a crazy, crazy world. Auction the sweatshirt off. I'll auction it off. Let me wear it like 2 more times. I have a YouTube channel, yes. All my videos and stuff are on there. And that's the other thing too. It's like, so I have like, that's another thing, right? Everyone's like, oh, like save that video and post it on YouTube. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to build the Instagram page and post the video there. And then like, you're going to post it on YouTube too. Like, it's just nuts. So many pages. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. Some days I don't know either, I know people always say you need a social media manager, but the thing is that I still do have to create the content, even if I had someone manage it. And even with managing it, everyone knows, people want to see me, and for it to be authentic. It never comes across the same way. You could tell if it's someone else. Even though somebody said to me, check my Venmo, I'll kill you, don't please. Someone said to me, what's the word? Why am I in such a blank? Someone said to me, oh yeah, they were like, this definitely isn't him. And I was like, no, it is me. I just literally sent 1,000 hearts on my Instagram, because like after a while, it's so hard to keep typing things, but I want people to know I saw it. So I'm always hard in sending red hearts. Now, if you're getting red hearts and kiss faces, it's me. Promise. I don't know really what would take the stress away, honestly. Like, it's crazy. I've even gone, right? Like, if you guys saw that, like, and I've made phone calls to people, Like, people literally were just DMing me their numbers, and I was just calling people from all over the world, I'm like, tried to literally so hard be as engaging as I possibly can and give, my fans and stuff the attention. And trust me, with my social media, just why not? How many times am I like, okay, before I left, right? I was like, I need to stay in New York because I need to record these 2 songs. I need to make this video. Then I need to fly. You know what I mean? Then I need to teach. And I swear, you guys, I just had a breakdown on the plane. Not lying. I cried on my flight for 2 hours because I was like, how am I going to keep up with this life? Because what people don't get is I don't make money off of social media. Like, not one post, nothing. Not $1. So I have to, on top of everything I do in music, I do choreography, and then I have to make sure that when I'm going to these studios and working with kids all over, that I give them my time too, because it's people's money, you know what I mean? And so, I have to make sure that like my mixes are right for them and focus on that, and when I'm at the studio, really focus on the kids and not be on my social media. And so I need to make sure that all the things are scheduled, and then I'm flying and then catching up to the post. It's crazy, like trying to like keep up with everything. So in TikTok, I don't make money and I've had people reach out to them, so I know this is true, right? Because you even reached out, because I was so confused. I'm not allowed to join the creator fund and stuff because supposedly, if you're a singer, you're not allowed, right? That's what they said? Yeah. Isn't that what they emailed back to you? What'd they say?
If you're an artist, like a singer.
If you're an artist, if you're under there as an artist and not a creator, you can't join it.
Right.
And I was like, I don't even know how do they know that? Right. You know what I mean? I don't get that.
Right.
Maybe when I first clicked on, I joined as I have no idea. So there went that, so because I know everyone's like, I make so much money off of this, and my post, I'm like, I don't make a fucking cent. Like, it's crazy. But I don't care because I'm not on there for the money, to be honest, but it would be nice, to help, live. And then I don't do brand deals and stuff because, I don't honestly know much about it, to be honest, and 2, I don't know. I guess a mixture of both, right? And I don't know, do people make money off of Instagram? I don't even understand that. The only time I would make money on this is if people send me gifts on here, like on a live, you know what I mean? That's the only thing on my TikTok that I would make money from.
I thought you would die about this. Hang on. Like, people have sponsorships, obviously, but that's today I saw.
No, I know, it's crazy. I know.
But this.
I know. Like, my sister texted me. I told you, my sister today was like, I'm going to make money off of Instagram Reels. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I have, where? How?
Right.
That's not even an option on my Instagram. It didn't even let me click on it. When she showed me how she did hers, it didn't even let me click on it. I'm like, I have no idea.
Well, like, where on here would you click? Do you know?
I think you need 10,000 followers, I feel like. Something like that. I have no idea. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, guys. And I swear, I don't care, literally. I've never cared about money. I care about money because I want to keep recording songs and doing videos and stuff. If I cared about money, I would have a lot. I spend all my money on my career, trust me. My dad wants to kill me because he's like, different path. I can't choose another path. You know why? Because I know for a fact, see, that's the problem. I know for a fact that I was born to perform. See, that's the problem. Because I really could pick different paths, you know what I mean? I could go a different way, but I just know for a fact, like, I was born to do that. I just know. So I'm always just kind of like, there's a million other things I could do. There's so many other ways I could make money, but that's not going to make me happy. It's just not. And my dream is so massively big, like massively big. And so that's the other issue, and I'm like, I can't veer from that. What?
This is actually the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I swear to you guys, when I was at the event, I did this event, Wigs and Wishes, with Paula Abdul, and And she gave me a hug at the end too, and she said to me, please promise me you're never going to give up. She said, you promise me because you have, what you do is so special. Like, she goes, not one person in this room knew you, not one. Maybe besides my family, and I had a couple of fans that flew in, but there was a couple of thousand people, not one person knew. She goes, you took this whole place on such a sad night, because it's about, a kid's, dealing with cancer. She goes, and you have the whole entire place standing up, smiling, celebrating. And I know it sounds crazy, I'm not saying it to brag, but there wasn't one person that didn't come up to me that night and said to me, oh my God, you're incredible. You should be known so much more. The whole world should be able to see you experience. That wasn't one person, not one. And so I have those nights, and they're incredible, and I feel that, and then it's actually harder the next day. It's harder, because I'm like, I almost wish that people didn't say that to me. It would be easier, actually, if somebody was like, you're not good. You're not good. That would be easier, because then I could be like, okay, give this up. I've done every state. I've done LA. I swear to you guys, I promise, I'm not lying. I've worked with a million managers, big managers, small managers, agents. You can imagine the amount of people. And, it's just never been the right, fit or the right kind of thing. And it never landed me where I needed to be. And I never had the right song. And I swear to you, and I know my success in the past year came from my fans. Everything that I've done from my past year has come from my fan base. And there's nothing veering me off the path more of that. I just want to continue to build genuine, real fans. Thousands. And my issue is that I just need to do it faster. What's funny? I want to make sure I'm saying it right, Elle. She said, you look rich, you look like you're living your best life. I always feel too that that's actually something that is a negative on, you know what I mean? I saw a post, because I'm not rich, trust me, at all. I do live a great life though, so I will say, I can't complain about that. I live a good life, but I work really, really hard. And I don't show people the work that I do, so they don't, I don't post how I taught for 40 hours, you know what I mean? And worked with kids, from Friday to a Monday, from morning to night, But I saw a post, and it was of Drew Barrymore, and it was her in her bathroom, and most people were commenting. And their biggest comment was, I just love that Drew Barrymore is in a regular bathroom like me. I love that. And that's why I tell people, I know that my career would further if I was more relatable to people in the sense of, okay, he's a dad like me, or okay, he's doing this and he works a regular job and he does this. And I think in people's eyes, you're rich. You've already made it. He's got everything. Why I don't feel this, you know what I'm saying, Jess? I feel like people feel like, because they don't really know me. So they're like, he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's good.
Right, he's good, And I feel like I share my story so much. I try to be so transparent with people. I let people know my struggles, my this, my that, and again, don't get me wrong. There's people struggling way more than I am. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it like that. But I also try to explain to people that, which people don't realize, and not to be mean, a lot of people sit back and they complain and they cry about things and they want, but they don't do. When I want something, I work really hard for it. And that's the difference. So people all the time, my first music video, people looked at it and they were like, holy shit. This kid must be loaded. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I sold all of my jewelry as a kid. I sold it. Gone. Jewelry from my grandparents and stuff I sold every dollar of it. I worked, I'll never forget. My video started at 9 a.m. I worked till 11 o'clock at night and then had a rehearsal from 12 to 4 with dancers. I remember doing 3 kid solos. And it was $400 each a solo. It was $1,200. That paid for the choreography. I remember having to finish those 3 routines just to get those dancers in my video because I had to pay the dancers, right? And that was the dancers doing me a favor. I remember doing that. I remember going into the music video and literally every last dollar paying the video directors. It was a certain video director I really wanted because I wanted that product to be amazing. And what people don't realize is, and it's crazy, the person who sits back and is like, oh, my life sucks, I have nothing, blah, 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 everyone feels bad for. But the person, you know what I mean, the middle class person who's working their fucking ass off for what they want, people look at it the opposite way and they're like, he's got it all. No, I just got up and worked. Like, I got up and worked. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, I killed myself to get that, you know? And it's like, I feel like that part of my story just goes like this. Like, it just, like, X's right out. You know, everyone's kind of like, oh, he's got everything. Like, it's not about getting everything. I work my ass off every day for the things I want. I want to do my concert. I want my concert to be amazing. So I know in my mind, okay, Frankie, work harder this month so that you can spend more money on new tracks, new remixes and stuff, paying, you know what I mean, a band to put over the stuff. Even like things going back to like if I want like a new costume and stuff, whatever it is, I think about all those things in my mind. Like, I have to pay rent, I have to do this, I have to do that. So I'm gonna work like crazy the next month so I can make all of these things happen, survive, eat, do what I have to do. And that part of my story always gets like this, thrown out. And you know, again, I'm not going to be a person, like, I'm not going to go online and make videos every day about, oh, I work so hard and I want people to feel bad for me. That's the thing. Like, I don't like doing that. I don't like to, like, I feel like if you're a hustler that goes on and tells people you have to hustle, then you're not really a hustler. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it because I want people to be like, oh, like, that's just how I was raised. My parents always said to me, you know, like, you want something, you go work for it. I always told them, I'll never forget, and I was in the 8th grade, and everybody was wearing this DKNY velour sweatsuit. Everybody. It was sick. And I wanted it so bad. My mom was like, no, I'm not going to Macy's and buying that. So literally $90 and you're not getting it. She's like, you want it, go get it yourself. I remember working at the dance studio, and I was so excited to go into Macy's and buy the sweatsuit. I wore it 3 days a week. On a Monday, washed it. On a Tuesday, washed it. On a Friday. Like, that's how much I wanted that sweatsuit. And maybe to other people, they were like, oh, wow, you're so lucky. You know, his parents went and got him that sweatsuit, but they didn't. So, this is life, right? Oh, Ebbs is ready for the show? Huh? Ebbs is ready for the show?
Terrible wine right there.
I know, that's people tell me, I wish I had a person be with me every day, but again, how am I going to pay for this person to travel around with me every day? It's crazy. Do you ever focus on having a family and children? No. Nope, absolutely not. Not even the slightest bit. No, ma'am. I'm gonna tell you why. Right now in my life, I know that I would be awful. And you know why? Because I know that I'm truly not happy yet. And my thing in my mind is you really have to be happy with yourself in order to make others happy. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but if you find the right person, blah, blah. I know that. I know that. And if that ever happened and it, you know, or whatever, yes. But how could I love my kids and really give them what they need if there's this feeling inside of me that's like this pain, you know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't do it. And imagine then having all this, a family, kids, like, could you imagine all the money that on that? Forget it. Say la vie to the music videos. Say la vie to that shit. Say la vie to the sparkly jackets. Lord knows that won't be good.
Speaking of the sparkly jackets.
I need to get it.
Yeah.
For New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
100%.
I just remembered.
Yeah. Video money turns into diaper money. No, ma'am. You know what's crazy, though? My career would blow up if I had kids. I'm having kids. I'm getting married. It's not going to be real, so don't tell anybody. There's only 180 people in here, so we could all lie together. I'm going to get married, sing a love song. You know what I mean? I might have to just like borrow someone's kids that no one knows for like a month or two. And everybody would be like, oh my God.
The perfect one.
And then the song would blow up because it's about someone. You know what I mean? It's like, they're like, oh my God. Who? Whose baby?
The one that was born today.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, fuck, I posted it already.
Oh.
God damn it. Yes, and then a huge public breakup, 100%. Because that would make me relatable. You know what I mean? And you know, it's crazy. I always notice too, people love following a love story. That's very big. Like my mom, she loves The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. She loves that shit. People love to follow a love story. They love that. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. I don't like that. Like, and they just click all day. They're just like searching, and I'm like, I'm not. It's crazy. I've never, ever in my life, like I was obsessed with my first girlfriend. I was talking about Tiffany Albrino. I sang I'll Make Love to You on the phone in the 9th grade. I called her house. It was really bad, definitely off key, you know what I mean? And it was exciting. It also was exciting too because I was very chubby and I had just like was starting to lose the weight, so I felt like a little like hot, like I was feeling myself. I was like, hey, I'll make love to you, like on like the house phones, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like, and I was like in the corner because I didn't want my parents to hear either. So I was like, girl, relax. Mom's like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, I'm just singing in my room. She's like, I actually remember her coming on the phone once, because you know how like, and she was like, JJ, I made the phone, and I was like, oh man, I was like, Tiff, I gotta call you back. My mom's on the phone. Mortifying back then, and back in the day, you know how it was called, depruded.
No, I've never heard of that.
What? You never heard of that?
I've never heard that.
Evie! Ebs! When you had your first kiss, right? Huh? Did you not have a first kiss? I am live, but it's fine. I'm just saying, when you had your first kiss, no, I'm not going to ask you details. Was it called being depruded for you or no?
No.
What? So what did your friends say in school?
I don't know.
Like, did they say, like, did you French kiss?
Probably.
Okay, well, where I lived, it was called you were a prude, and then you got depruded. You get it?
Oh, no, I've never heard that.
Yeah, like you were a prude, and then everyone's like, oh, you got depruded. Maybe it was a Staten Island thing, and no one else knew about it. So it was like, you would go to school, and I would be like, did you get depruded? Did you get depruded?
I haven't had a first kiss.
Well, I was like, I don't know, maybe. So I was in the 8th grade, right? I'll never forget, I was in my living room. My parents were finally upstairs, because you know my house is always like bumped in. I couldn't wait to go to school the next day and say I got depruded.
It's like...
And I made sure like my tongue went like a lot of times. Oh yeah, like I was like, we are... Oh, I went in. It was a good 3 minutes of non-breathing.
Sick.
Like our faces were literally like our noses were did like... Yeah. Oh no, like I made sure my tongue went around because I wanted to make sure. Because some people had incidents in school, they were like, but did you like, they like kind of lied, you know what I mean? Like they had a kiss, but it wasn't really tongue.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's like, and then then the girl would say, well, like, I don't, like we only went around once, and then like, you know, so it was crazy.
Like 7 minutes and a half where you had to go to the closet.
Yeah. I also, this is crazy, I don't know if I'm going to get like banned for this, maybe. But did you guys ever have dry? Yeah. That was crazy. You never had that? Yeah.
Are you talking about like?
Yeah, that was sick. I loved that. I did it in the 9th grade. It was crazy. That was crazy. And you have to you Evie, did you? Yeah. Did she too? Ebs, did you have dry, you know what I mean? Dry sex. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you're like this, like in the 9th grade, with your clothes on though. Did you do that too?
Probably not.
No way. You skipped that? Get the fuck. She didn't have that. She must have been advanced. She didn't either. I thought everybody did that. Anyways, we were in my friend's basement. I'll never forget. It was crazy. It was crazy. That was nuts. Such good times. Anyways, that was like the only time I was really obsessed with love, getting to the point of this whole, that got crazy. Getting to the point of we were at, you know what I mean? It was the first kiss, the dry humping. Yeah, and then it slowly faded from there, honestly.
Not as exciting.
No, I was really wanted to win Mr. Star Power, so I focused on that for a while. So that was my next accomplishment. It was like my first kiss, then that, and then it was.
You fell in love with.
Then I fell in love with what I did. Yes. Yes, like I found my passion. I started dancing and I was doing plays and stuff, and it was like my obsession became getting the lead in a show. You know, my obsession became like learning a new song. Like that became my obsession. I wanting to win. I did, and you know what else is crazy? This is crazy. I'm starting to figure out things about myself. Ready? Of course, that story brought me in. People see. This is what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is what people want to see. The other shit, they're like, fuck this kid with his dream. Fuck out of here. Annoying. So listen, ready?